Hi everyone, it's Andy Zitzmann, founder of the GAMETIME Movement, where I'm on a mission to helping you and 1 million other people step up your game. In this short 3 to 5 minutes every day, I'm going to provide you with inspiration, motivation, and empowering information so that you can wake up, have a little pick-me-up, get fired up so that you step up on a daily basis. So get ready, because it's time, it's your time, it's game time. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Andy Zitzmann and welcome to today's episode, part 2 of the Make a Difference series. So yesterday I talked to you about making a difference, about being that one today. And I left it brief and I left it open for interpretation so that you could think about how could you make a difference today. And so today I'm going to give you actually an example of how you could simply make a difference in the life of a stranger. So I read this article by John Corcoran, C-O-R-C-O-R-A-N. And he used to work for Bill Clinton in the White House, and now he does some writing. And he was doing this experiment. The article was titled, How to Make Small Talk with Strangers, My 21-Day Happiness Experience. And what he found is, not only in his studies, but also in this experiment, that people that actually make small talk with strangers are happier than people that keep to themselves. And in fact, the studies have proven that not only does the person who goes out there and makes the conversation happen feel better, but the stranger actually feels happier too. And so I share this with you because today, all I want you to do is to pay attention to your surroundings. Put down the iPhone, put down the Android, put down whatever tablet you got going on. When you're out there in public, just pay attention to your surroundings and make an intention to go out there and speak to one stranger or do one random act of kindness for a stranger. Because here's what I know, and here's what's happened in my life. I want to share with you a story that was so profound, it really changed me, and it definitely changed another person. And I had no intention of making such a big difference. The only intention I had was saying hello. So you've heard me talk about my story of recovery and sobriety and things like that. Well, I was in an AA meeting, and I was probably about a year sober, and a guy came in, and the meeting was packed. We were in the back of the room. We could barely hear what was going on. It was hot, and it was the summertime. It was sweaty. I was in my suit. I really didn't want to be there, but I had to be there for my own recovery. And this gentleman walked in late, and he sat down, and everyone kind of, he made a little stir because he made some noise, and he sat down. He was a little embarrassed, and I just looked over at him. I smiled. I reached out my hand, said my name, and he said his name back, and then we went on with the meeting. I didn't speak with this person again after the meeting. I didn't have a chance to. I did start to see him throughout other meetings throughout the year, but what happened was a year later, I'm celebrating my 2-year anniversary, and I'm speaking at a meeting. So in AA, you have speakers and people share their experience, strength, and hope, and I'm sharing at this meeting, and at the end, the man raises his hand to share. And he stands up, and I might get a little emotional here, and he looks at me, and he says, Andy, thank you so much for getting sober. Thank you so much for sharing your story. And I want you to know that I might not be here today if it weren't for you. I might not be here today if it weren't for you reaching out your hand, saying hello to me in that meeting a year ago. You probably don't even remember, but I do. I remember you looking at me, smiling, and introducing yourself. And what you don't know, Andy, is that night, I went into that meeting and I said, this is the last one. This is the last one. I'm done. I was going to go back out there. I was going to drink, possibly even kill myself, but I was done. And your little hand, your smile, changed everything. It gave me just enough, what I needed, to come back the next day and to keep going. And ever since then, Andy, we've become friends, we've exchanged phone numbers, and you've really helped me throughout this year. And so guys, I had no idea for a year that had that impact on him. And I don't say this to, impress you. I say this to impress upon you that if we just take a little bit of time to be present with our surroundings, to realize that we're all in this thing together, and that one little random act for a stranger can make all the difference in the world. not only for you, you'll feel better, but for that person as well. So in the spirit of making a difference, go out there with one intention today. Make an impact on a stranger. Hold the door, smile, say hello, or just start a conversation. You'll feel better, they'll feel better, and you might just change a life. It's game time. It's time to go talk to some strangers today. It's time to make a difference. Hey, thanks for tuning in today, and thanks for stepping up your game. Here's what you can do to spread the movement. Go to GAMETIMEMovement.com and be sure to share your game time moment of the day, your GMOTD, so that others will feel compelled to share their game time moments too. And if you haven't already, subscribe on iTunes or Stitcher Radio, and please be so kind to leave a rating and review so that we can reach 1 million people and encourage them to step up their game too. This is Andy Zitzmann, reminding you it's your time, it's game time. Till next time.